Hi everyone. Welcome to June 8th, 2018, our Money Reiki Theta group session today. As you can see, I'm in I'm in beautiful Oaxaca. These are my gardens that I'm fortunately living in. And I arrived just exactly a week ago, last Friday. So super special to be doing our Money Reiki Theta session here just a week later in this gorgeous, beautiful place. So you're gonna hear a bunch of noises, maybe some dogs and some birds and some, city life noise as well in the background. So, oh my God, it looks so beautiful there. So, okay, so today's, going along with the theme of the card that we pulled at the start of today's session was the number 44, and it's about environment. And it's all about tuning into our environment, into the sustainability of our environment, and creating more and more ritual, more and more practices that sustain our environment. Okay, so we led our session with that, from that space, okay, from that information. And something I love about that card is it's the number 44, which I've posted on our Facebook group page. So it's the number 44. And when we deduce that in numerology, that's 8, which we know 8 is the number of the infinite. So we love that here in our money group. So nature and environment really led our session today. What I saw was we were tuning everyone. So, even further, some people's minds are even more kind of congested. Other people may be a little bit softer, a little bit less congested. Whatever it is, we all can stand to continue to keep opening and relaxing our minds, right? That's an ongoing process until we leave our bodies, is just this continuous softening and creating ease into our minds and into our thoughts. So there was like a kind of like this congestion, this rat race experience. And within that, all that can exist from that space, or a lot of what exists from that space, is just more and more of the same, which is worry about money, fear around money, congestion around our life. So it's like a restriction of our life force. And remember that money and currency, our wealth, all it is life force. That's all it is. What I kept seeing very, very loud and clear that I just really, really want to really reinforce into each of you is that generating money and sustaining money and generating more money and wealth is not rocket science. It's easy, okay? It's designed and made to be easy. We've just been trained that it's hard, that you've got to, work hard for it, that it's blood, sweat, and tears, that there's a lot of struggle and strife and obstacles, right, in regards to money. What we're doing here in our group is constantly, each session builds upon each session. So we are constantly breaking that down, dissolving that into what it naturally is, into nature, which is, it's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. So everybody just breathe that on in, and you can say yes out loud. Allowing money into your life experience is easy. Breathe that in. If you are fearing money, a lack of money, not generating enough money that you desire to, you receive money and then it quickly leaves your life. There's a stop, a bringing in money and then it stops, like always like kind of like a stop and go or push and pull. I want to see if you can get on board with this, which is you and only you are the one who is creating the hardship of money in your life. You. And you can anyone can create all these different reasons of, well, it's my life situation, it's what I grew up in, it's what I was told and made to believe about money, it's, well, I've got a family to raise and I've got all these bills, or it's just true, or look at, the economy, or look at whatever, no. I'm not saying that those aren't any of your experiences, if that's what you're experiencing. I am saying that you're creating it, though. We all are. We create everything. So I want you to just see if you can get on board with that. You are the creator, 100% the creator of your experience. And you can breathe that on in and say yes. And so the beautiful news with that is that if you're the one that is actually creating the struggle and the strife and the resistance, or keeping it away, or making it be hard to generate money, that also means simultaneously that you are the one, 100% the one, that can create the ease and the allowance of it into your life experience, right? And you can say yes to that and just breathe that on in. Beautiful. Just continue to soften and breathing that on in. We created and tuned everybody in and diverting any kind of attention to struggle or stress or anything like that, or tightness. And we diverted you and refocused you into nature. And then I just saw like nature in your bodies just open up, and then nature in your mind and your thoughts open up. Okay, money is nature. That generating of life force, which is what money is, all it is nature. Okay, we're dropping you in deeper with that. And you can say yes. Remember, in nature, when you're in nature, oh gosh, right? Isn't it freedom and liberation? You can breathe, there's spaciousness, you're tuned in and tapped into life force, all the colors, everything, right? It's like there is no issue, right? There is no like stress or worry, right? Nature is the opposite of like a traffic jam. And when you're worried about money or that stress in your life, literally your mind, your body, and your life feels like you're literally in a traffic jam, okay? So we're just refocusing everybody into nature, and your head and your mind and your thoughts into nature. Okay, and you can say yes again. Okay, good. And then we want to do a download here, and for you to keep reminding yourself every day, all the time, which is I allow my life to be easy. I allow my life to be easy. Generating money is easy. Sustaining and increasing money flow into my life experience is easy. And remember, if it's not, it's because you are the one who is making it hard. You are the one that's resisting it. Okay, so now we're going to flip it again into generating money is easy, and you can say yes. Sustaining and increasing your money flow is easy, and you can say yes. Good. And breathe that in. Good. And I want you to just imagine there's all this beautiful green in your head. Just breathing in this green light into your head, into your heart space, into your bodies. Okay, beautiful. And so this is your practice, is to look into your life and to look, and this is a continuous practice. This isn't just for this month. This is continuous, is to be looking at your life and seeing where is it easy? Where can you generate or create more efficiency in your life? That means looking into your environment, looking at where can you be more environmentally conscious, right? What are you wasting? Where can you be kind of, tightening that up, creating more of a sustainable experience for yourself? Look at your environment. Look at your actual physical environment. Look at, do you have a bunch of stuff in your space? More than you realize, if you have a bunch of stuff in your space, it is bogging you down, and it could be really blocking you from more wealth and abundance coming in, prosperity into your space, ease and peace of mind into your space. So get rid of your stuff. I'm a big proponent in that. I think for me personally, when I started doing that a year and a half ago, and I got rid of like 80% of my belongings, like we're talking 80% of my belongings, my clothes, even burning papers and photos and cards and letters and all of that, like 80% of it, I really noticed a dramatic shift in my life force and what was coming into my life experience. And that was a year and a half ago. And now I'm living in Mexico, this place of my dreams. I'm really living abundantly. I'm not saying, and that was a big contributor in releasing and shedding so that I could allow more life and also abundance, prosperity, and life and joy and happiness and ease into my experience. So my mind was just much more peaceful and less cluttered by getting rid of stuff and recycling it to other people that would actually appreciate it and want to use it. So there's this gorgeous little butterfly. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny. Hi. And so I want you to just look into your environment, see what you can do to clean it up, right? And again, this is an ongoing practice. Clean up your environment, right? Look at your practices. Like, could you be using, do you use straws a lot? Use a metal straw versus plastic straws, right? Are you recycling, right? What are you eating? What are you feeding your body? Are you eating as much as you can organic? Buying local, like, just look at what kinds of products are you using, right? Like, are they eco-friendly? We want to shift your experience from from using a bunch of products or kind of tapping into more like fossil fuel experience of energy into more of free energy, more of a sustainable energy. That's gonna tune you and overlap with your free energy, which is your abundance, your prosperity. Okay, so you want to just look around. So this is your practice, is to evaluate how you interact with your life. Make shifts that bring more ease and efficiency to your life, to your environment, and to your mind. And then you want to notice these shifts. So you want to notice, how does your mind feel? How does your heart feel? How does your body feel? How's your life feeling? How are your relationships? How does the flow of your life feel? Right? Look at your relationships. Look at, how much energy are you expending in all of your relationships? Are there ways to create like kind of more efficient communication, more ways of like relating in your relationships more efficiently, right? More where it feels easier, not so dramatic, not so resistant, not so hard, but where can you create ease in your relationships? Where can you create ease in your relationship with yourself, right? What can you do to just soften your mind, create ease into your mind, ease into your heart, ease into your body, and look at your actual life. What can you do to create, like, do you go to work in the morning? Like, do you have a commute, right? What can you do to shift the commute, if you do, or getting to work that's going to create more ease, right? And then throughout the day, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing that's creating more ease in your actual daily life experience? Okay, you want to just being an observer of your life experience. There's no judgment at all with it. And this is a continuous practice. This is going to open up and create more ease into your life, which is the key to bringing more abundance into your life, is ease. Okay? And then again, just reminding yourself, I allow my life to be easy. And when you do this and you show up with this and you take a stand for this in your life and you are this ease in your life, it ripples and ricochets into the rest of the world. Inevitably, it does. Ease is the number one key and factor in bringing in soul wealth and sustaining it and generating more and more and more of it from soul wealth, from a heart-centered place. And that's what we're all about here in our group, is ease and generating more and more from our heart and being able to give to the planet. Okay, breathe that on in, everybody. Beautiful. So I also would love to hear from you on our Facebook group page. I'm loving hearing everybody's different experiences, and I'd love to hear from you. What are you noticing when you are in the flow and you're bringing in money or chunks of money and and you're noticing? What are the differences that you're noticing of how you're generating and sustaining wealth? How do you feel? How do you feel in your being? Right? What's that experience like? How do you feel in your being? And then when you are generating wealth or more money coming in, what's that experience like for you? Is it easy? Are you overworked and stressed and tense and tight? Is it easy? What's that experience like? So just really, really think about it. There's no judgment, just an outsider observer of your experience. And please share. This multiplies. People understand it so much more when you share. And so thank you so much, everybody. Continue to share on the Facebook group page. I love you. Enjoy the energy flow. The Reiki energy flow is still moving and flowing through you all throughout the weekend and into next week. And then come next week on the new moon, we're going to do an extra added bonus Reiki Chi Ball on the new moon that's going to help to keep moving this along for you. And ease is the name of the game. Just remember this. And I allow my life to be easy. I allow my prosperity to be easy. Okay, I love you. Bye for now.